Festival, which is obviously this. Oh, I have to change this. This is disgusting. So first, what we're going to do is remember what the hell I put in this. I think is it this? Is it this? What is it? We'll just claim it to be blue, I guess. I'm joking. It's obviously not a fusion deck because in order to fuse, you generally have to use fusion spell cards or trap cards if you have a fusion deck that does traps. I do not. This is my anti-spell festival deck. Ignore the fact that there's a Sky Striker there. If you don't understand why there's a Sky Striker there, well, that's a you problem, not a me problem, or more than likely. Just say that it's if it comes up, I have an idea for it. If it doesn't, oh well. So yeah, there's that. First, we want to get this card in there and something else shiny. Obviously this one. I would put a link that's shiny. I want to put the goddess. No. Him there and the goddess there. Yeah. But it's more tasteful if I have him there because they're all cybers. Yeah, cybers. Plus the fact that I don't have the link 5 or 4 that's of the rare quality, of course. Obviously these two are self-explanatory. Stopping it. Well, if I draw it, whatever. I was going to use 2 of these, but I wanted to keep the deck at 40. It's whatever. 1 Albass because it's just honestly there because I needed something else in there. I could have put more Cybers monsters, but and same goes for Albion Shrouded. I like Sword Soul Iris. I like Iris a lot. This is just there. I don't really know why. It's just fucking there. Pretty much just a fodder card, really. This requires Cybers, which is also why I wanted to put more Cybers monsters, but also didn't want pure Cybers just in case the enemy has, hey, let's block Cybers or some shit like that, which is also why I have Sky Striker and some spellcasters that are not Cybers. I generally like these 2 Gizmecs. These are like my favorite Gizmecs. Don't at me. These are my go-to. The enemy always has like one of us always has a monster and extra monster zone. If the enemy doesn't, I will because I do. Especially when you're using math mechs, you're going to have a monster and extra monster zone. Or if you're using Sky Striker, same thing. Because effects and whatnot. Pretty much for Sky Striker, it's for their spell cards, not really their regular cards, but it's no big deal. For the Gizmech, Dreaded. Well, it's because special summons exist. So I got my special summons here and the enemies. So I have 5 here, generally speaking, because my deck has a lot of fire monsters and light monsters. That's what these 2 are there for. And hopefully you can go into Axis Code Talker or Underworld Goddess. Obviously we have our our Exceed monsters, so we gotta have Zeus in there because we're playing Math Mech, so we're gonna use these 2. And we have Exceed Dragon because why not keep the Exceed parallel Exceed and Exceed Dragon good together. And it's also like, hey, what if I can't summon these 2, or God forbid, I guess these 2, mainly this one, because this one requires like a 6 and a 4, a 6 and a 6, or 4 and an 8, or 3 4s, or whatever value. This requires just 4 and 4. This also requires 4 and 4. 3 4s, and this is just 2 4s or more, which generally just 2 4s, generally speaking. Obviously we have our Math Mech traps. I'll only put 2 in here because again I only have so many slots for Math Mech. special extra deck cards because of the fusions and the links that I have in here that I don't really need, but whatever. Mathmech Induction, just because. And then obviously these two for their own reasons. This one to protect the back row. This is just generic. Why not? I have it. Kind of use 2 impermanents because why not? Ash Blossom, we don't generally, you don't have a deck without Ash Blossom in it, so you just throw Ash Blossom in. Plus she's quite useful, obviously, and she's a tuner, but it's an odd number that I generally won't get. Like, oh, look at all these. Oh, 7, look at that, but I have no 2, so it doesn't matter. Like, every number is just not, it's not a thing unless I magically get both of these on the field at the same time and go straight into Final Sigma Male. Sure, if that's a thing, but that's a stretch. That's a mega stretch. Like, this is easy summon, this is just a normal summon, but generally want to use it for its effect. Not really, that's a normal summon, whatever. So this is the deck. My Valence deck, I'm debating if I want to change any. You don't need to see it, it's not important. I love this one. Yeah, let's see, there's another one. I thought I had another Royal Church deck. Is it this one? Yeah, this one has some of the nuns in it, and this one, X Royal Church. Thought I had a third one, but I believe it's just those 2. 3. Like, this one, I don't know how far this one is. This is also just an event deck, so it's whatever. Let's show you what I have. Yeah, this has some of the cards in there. I would go for this deck, but they kind of need their spell cards, so it's whatever. Mathmech doesn't need their spell cards, they're just kind of there. And generally speaking, I'm using the Mathmech's abilities themselves to search each other or whatever. Well, Nebula searches Magma, is it Magma? Sigma, base Sigma basically deals with himself, like special summon himself in a way from the graveyard or from the hand. Yeah, so anywho, I'm gonna go on break for as far as my work goes, and I'm gonna end